this video, the Museo Sumaya by Fernando Romero is going to be analyzed in its relevance with the central ideas of the design and the reality in which it is. In my opinion, this is a very controversial building since it has become a star in the context in which it is and for the whole city. The steps to follow is to present the first category, which is the central ideas, and then the second category, which is the reality. In this way, we are going to be able to get to the final conclusion and understand the building better. To start, let me present you the building. Museo Sumaya is a private museum located in Mexico City in Plaza Carso in the district Polanco. The name comes from Sumaya Domit, who was the wife of the founder of the museum, Carlos Slim. It was considered the most visited museum in 2013. The building was designed by a Mexican architect, Fernando Romero, and opened in March 28, 2011. The project was built by Carlos Slim. The entire development costed almost 8,000 million. He was trying to increase the humanistic capital of Mexico City. The first category that is going to be presented is the central ideas of the building. This category talks about the concept chosen or explained by the architect or designer of the building. If we know the central ideas, we can understand the way of thinking of the architect and how he managed to represent the idea. The museum's form is a rotated rhomboid supported by steel columns and a skin of hexagonal mirrored steel elements that represent the ceramic tile building facades in the traditional colonial time. With this material, you can see diverse appearances in the building with the different times of the year. Also, the architect wanted to give each of the visitors a different perspective from the building. In contrast with the outside, the inside of the building is opaque. With just a few small openings to the exterior, which represents an intention to create a protective shelter for the works of art of the collection. The next category is the reality, which helps us to relate the building to the context as a continuum of time and place. This concept can help us understand what was happening, what was going on in that time, how was life in that moment. In the time the museum was created, Mexico didn't have a place where you could learn about international culture. Now, with the museum, Mexico is at the forefront of the world. At the artistic and architectural level, it provides the city and the country with cultural and social importance. The museum is located in Polanco, an old industrial area from the 40s with a huge commercial potential in the present. The museum plays a crucial role in the recuperation of this area. The museum acts like an initiator and generator in the transformation of the urban plot. In conclusion, I think the building helped the country very much because it brought cultural and social status. Also, it helped that people come to Mexico to visit the museum, generating tourism. On the other hand, it gave value to the area where it is located, which was an area that had already been forgotten and is now one of the most wanted.